Warning, this is part 3 of KU Kid 99's Top 30 KU Players of the Decade. Links to parts 1 and 2 are down in the description.
Number 18, and I know if you're going to say that why'd you put him in front of Dedrick Lawson, but it's his teammate and I see potential. And that's Devon Dotson. Now, Devon actually averages over 14 a game for his career, but I had to take his freshman stats, so because it had to revolve around the decade. So he averaged 12.3 points a game, almost 4 rebounds a game, over 3.5 assists a game, and almost 1.5 steals a game. He was also an All Big 12 nod as well, but I just see the potential of being like one of those four-year guards at Kansas that will just blow the roof off of the place. And right now, his sophomore campaign, he's averaging 18. I still see him as a potential player of the year candidate. So that's why I have him ahead of Dedrick at number 18. Coming in at number 17, and I'm going to say the 17 and 16 are mental picks in my mind that they should not be this low, but they are due to the fact that you have to consider the decade points. So, for the sake of it, number 17 is Cole Aldrich. Now, Cole, in the 2010s, actually did really well. I mean, I picked his career stats over this because of the span of time, but Cole was an incredible player. With that being said, the stats don't lie. 9.4 points a game, 7.7 rebounds a game, and 2.3 blocks a game, which is third. His career numbers and stats for blocks is third in the Big 12 in Big 12 history, behind a player from Texas and another player that is going to come up later. He was a 2-time Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. He was a consensus All-American. And also that he gets a nod that his number 45 is now hanging in Allen Fieldhouse as of the West Virginia game 3 years ago. So, yeah. I would put him higher, but due to the fact about the decade thing, I have to put him here at number 17. Coming in at number 16, again, is the same reason with Cole, but number 16 is Chiron Collins. Now, both those dudes were great at Kansas. But Chiron gets the nod for not only that he had the chance of being a Big 12 Player of the Year, but his stat line was a little bit better, and it wasn't the first, it wasn't his first, I can't really speak. Chiron was an incredible player. Stat line, 13.2 points a game, 2.4 rebounds, almost 4 assists a game, and a steal a game. He was a 2-time consensus All-American. He was a member of the All Big 12 team. And also, he has his number 4 retired in Allen Fieldhouse, which was the game after Cole got his retired. So it was coinciding with the two. But yeah, that's why I have Chiron at number 16. Cracking the top 15 players in KU history for the decade goes to the big man from Nigeria, Udoka Azubuike. Now, why would I put Doke in front of Dedrick? Why would I do that? I love the dude. He's an amazing man to be around. His hands are freaking huge. But, not only that, it's just the numbers for him kind of don't lie. So, he's averaging 11.8 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, almost an assist a game, and he has 1.8 blocks per game in his career. But not only that, he is a 77% shooter. Just a shooter. But I know all of his shots are like inside 3 feet, and there's a couple of them that have gone outside of that. But, which, if this continues, I believe this will be the best shooting percentage in KU history with a minimum of like 100 shots. I have him here at number 15 in my top 30 players list. Number 14 is Ben Macklemore. Now, he's come out of nowhere in the NBA too with the Houston Rockets. But Ben was a National Player of the Year candidate a couple of times, like before the eventual winner. I think it was Trey Burke. But Ben Macklemore was a candidate for the National Player of the Year, but he didn't win it. However, he did get consensus All-Americans, honors and all that stuff. He averaged almost 16 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 2 assists and a steal, and was a 42% three-point shooter. Watching him play against Iowa State when he made that clutch shot off the glass to tie it, basically did Mario's Miracle Part 2, except it was in Allen Fieldhouse, and just going to that game and just going absolutely nuts he was just clutch. And it's good to see that he's back in the NBA doing what he loves to do after a little bit of a really, really shaky start early. But I have him at 14 on my list, and I mean, who could blame me? He is a stud at Kansas. Coming in at number 13 is the process, Joel Embiid. Now, Embiid at Kansas, he had a great season at Kansas. It was incredible. But now everybody knows him as being the guy, the man for the Philadelphia 76ers. He was also another, like, a consensus All-American candidate, an All-Big 12 candidate. But he averaged 11.2 points per game, 8.1 rebounds a game, 1.4 assists a game. But not only that, he averaged 2.6 blocks a game. For a 7-footer who was a twig in college and now he's all muscular, that's insane. Not only that, he won the 2013-2014 Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. But anyway, Embiid's number 13 on my list.